Yes, sir. Good morning, good morning, good morning, all. Hope you're well. Hope everyone is good. And yeah, that's basically it. Let me check all systems go here. We look pretty good up here. YouTube is telling me it's not receiving good signal, but it looks good. Eid Mubarak to all who celebrate, right? To all who celebrate Eid. Eid Mubarak to you guys. And yeah, so wanted to say that. Jamzation here. Harry, do you remember me from yesterday? Told you I'll be at 7 before to catch the live. I remember you, brother. Don't worry about that. I do remember you. And you kept your word, right? So nice to see that. So yeah, you know the drill, guys. Let's go have a look. Today is a crazy day because check this out. Not only do we have Bailey speaking, not only do we have Bank of Japan Udia speaking. I don't know how you say his name, so I butchered that up. We have even Powell speaking. So everyone's decided, you know what? I'm going to say something. I'm going to stir up the markets. I'm going to do something. And we're all doing this at 5:30 p.m. So everyone, right, can be messed up. So yeah, it's very interesting to see this. Big speeches coming out today. So New York session for me, I don't think New York session is going to be worth trading New York today. I think we take a trade London after London session, call it today, sit back, make some popcorn, and enjoy the show, right? So yeah, I think enjoy the show during New York, but London, hopefully we can get some pre-volume that will push some price and we can take some trades today. So definitely there is some opportunities on the charts I'm seeing, so not too worried about that. We just need the volume to come in, so be very, very careful here. I think Bailey is going to speak about yesterday we had EU signed a deal with UK, so the EU signed a deal with the UK, Memorandum of Understanding, and MOU, and we saw this pump, right? This pump was caused by that news. Then when they realized, okay, it's not really going to be too beneficial for the UK, it's a step forward, but it's nothing crazy for the UK. We started to see this trend down here and kind of retrace the move, and now we're holding here. So we could start to get this continuation towards the upside. We will do the analysis now. Uh, so that's very important. Bank of Japan, they're probably going to say, hey, listen, we're going to we're probably going to give keep negative interest rates, and if they keep the negative interest rates, then we're probably going to see pound start to pump again. If for some weird reason, which will be huge, if Bank of Japan comes out and said, listen, in the next 3 to 6 months we might start to increase interest rates, we're going to see GJ is going to dump really hard. Easy 100 pip move, and probably we find ourselves selling. So that's what's going to happen. Powell, who knows what Powell is going to say? Powell always has something to say, probably regarding regulation with banks. That's what we've been seeing. The theme has been recently with regulation with banks, and we probably see. Not too sure actually what we'll see with this. Very hard to predict what people are going to say. That's virtually impossible. It's to impossible for me to predict what other people are gonna say, right? I mean, that's virtually impossible. If you're having buffering, it's probably your internet. I don't think there's any buffering here. As I can see, it looks pretty clean and smooth, but others can let me know if that's the same for them. So yeah, with that being said, let's get on to the analysis. Uh, so yeah, start off on the daily time frame as always, remove drawings, and guess what? Daily did break the high and continued bullish, got the nice break above that zone, and we are continuing bullish here on the daily. So if we break this high, we're going to see continuation. As for the 4 hour, we have created a resistance, so that's interesting to see. It is technically a mixed session, but if you guys look logically, does this look like we are in a seller's market? For me, it doesn't. So even though we do have this bearish resistance here, I don't think sells will make sense until at least minimum we close back into yesterday's range below probably 183, because 183 yesterday was kind of that range. So until we close below there, we're not going to see any sells in my opinion. This yellow line is also going to be our 4 hour resistance, so keep that in mind. See if there's any gaps or anything. No, we're all good. So that's going to be that. And now moving down to the 1 hour time frame, bring back the drawings here, we can start to mark up what we have from yesterday. So this 1 hour resistance is not too important. This we can move down to here. This is our next range. We can see the reaction of that range. Apart from that, we have 4-hour resistance up here, 30-minute resistance, and 15. So 15 is going to be important here. So this is 15, so we're going to put this as 15. And the support, so as I said, yeah, sells, we're probably looking at sells possibly below, 182,957. How big is that range? 17, 18 pips. Yeah, that would make sense. Not selling anywhere in here. What would be also ideal is to see something like that. We could take buys from here. That is another scenario. The obvious buys for me today are going to be above 183, 385. These are obvious buys here. What's our range inside here? Yeah, 11 pips. Not really tradable, but to here is 11 pips, and then up to the finish at 23 pips. So break even point. The only issue I have is this wick here. I'm scared that we tap this wick and then reject. If you remember, guys, a while back, I think that was the second loss we took. So the second loss on stream we took, that was the same setup, right? We broke out of the range. There was a wick here to the left. We tapped that wick. We rejected heavy and then later continued. So maybe I want to see price tap the wick, see a rejection, then I go for the second time. So that would be a lot safer today. And if you guys remember that, put that in the chat. Keep your mind jogging. Make sure that you guys do remember that, and that would be important information. One thing that is annoying is that the 30-minute resistance is quite a bit lower, but you can't buy above here because there's so many wicks. So those wicks are going to be concerned. I think above the 15 will be a lot better unless we pull back deeper to continue. So that's the plan on GJ. Pretty simple plan here on GJ. I do think we can get continuation, and if we do pump into these speeches, we could probably find ourselves 184, which is pretty scary to think about. But yeah, this is yeah, we'll see how this plays out. As for gold, gold is obviously pushed down into this range here. We start on the daily time frame as always, but the important key is we're still holding this 4-hour/daily support. So everyone's going to be in a rush to sell, but what they're going to realize is that they're going to miss out that we're trading at a key zone here. So rejection here is highly likely. So you have to be careful selling in this zone, and you rather sell below it. So when we go down to the 4-hour, we see even how much more prevalent that zone becomes. So it's super risky selling into here. And if I want to sell, I'm either waiting for price to get below here to sell, or I'm waiting for pullbacks to continue down. And this pullback could be a tradable long in London, right? So you can long that in London. 30-minute, yeah. So I think if you're going to take buys in London, pretty simple plan. I think buys will be, these wicks are very dangerous. So I think possibly above here, or to see price close above, pull back, and then continue. And that's our buy plan for London on gold. I wouldn't be trading gold in New York because of all of the news. And yeah, I think it would be ideal, right? It will be ideal to see that type of setup here. If not, if it's just going to range sideways because of the news, then don't touch it. Don't touch it in the range. Only if it starts to get some volume and breakout, that's when it makes sense to start trading it, right? So yeah, simple plan. Now we just need to wait for it to happen, and we'll execute on the trades. So yeah, any questions, let me know. If you guys enjoyed the analysis, enjoying the stream, 120 of us in here. Appreciate all of you guys showing up early. If you guys could just you do the YouTube business, hate to say it, but you know what it's like. So press the like button. You know what it's like. If we can get this up to at least 70 likes, I'd appreciate it. And yeah, do the YouTube business. So let me catch up on some questions. Bank of Japan will be the biggest news in my view. I agree. USD JPY at 145 will be Japan. Yeah, thanks. Let's have a look at that. Long-term USD JPY, where we're sitting at, yeah, 145. Yeah, we're not too much. I think Euro JPY is still moving mad. Yeah, Euro JPY is moving mad, Still has space though. It still has space. Can you please analyze EuroCAD? Yeah, I can. Yeah, gold is very bearish. I'll try pull back. If not, and why? Yeah, be careful because of the news. Yeah, I rather wait for the speech as well for gold for sure. For me, my trading is gonna. I'm not trading New York today. It's too many speeches. I'm looking to trade London and basically be done with that. Uh, Want me to look at EuroCAD? Okay, yeah, I can look at EuroCAD. No problemo. So EuroCAD weekly time frame, kind of consolidating here. Daily time frame has closed bullish, but we're at this resistance here. So if we're gonna take buys, you need to go above this resistance. And when you drop down to the 4 hour, yeah, this is the worst place to be at the moment. You either wanted to take buys after this 4 hour candle to get up here, or you wanted to take buys from the bottom of the range. So I think your best option on EuroCAD is either two things: to wait for price to create a resistance to continue down, or you're waiting for price to get above the 4 hour resistance here. Because at the moment it's it's in a very tough zone here. You don't want to be buying at these highs. If you're gonna buy in the session, you want to see a nice pullback down to here and then try trade it back up to here and be done. That's it, you're done, and you leave it there, right? I think that's what will be ideal. I need to clean some of these lines. Too many lines here at the bottom of my chart. Yeah, I'll just leave it. Okay. Yeah, so this is a good spot to buy because we'd be respecting previous 4 hour candle low. We would be breaking current 4 hour candle high. So I think buys above here is pretty clean and simple. That's what I'll be looking at. And yeah. Okay, if we have an LTA, can you tell us the levels that we should consider? Yeah, if we're moving up, we should consider this level because it's most recent. Even though it didn't react on this time, it could react the next time, right? So this is not a main level, this is a watch level. So if we start rejecting from this level, then we just need to be careful. So they mostly become watch levels. Which two indicators do you use? So the first indicator is called candles. It's candles. They're green and red, whatever color you want to make them. That's the first indicator. The second indicator is a very special one. It's called EYES, right? The EYES indicator. So you can research about what EYES indicator is, and you can use that to trade. Went to bed 4 a.m. and had 2 hours. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Struggling right now. Then go to sleep, brother. Take a chill today. The markets are gonna be here. You don't have to take a trade. You know, take a chill and then pull up when you feel good. Are these lines made by yourself? Yes, they are. Suggestion with GU. Will we see more upside with the rate hike of Bank of England? Yes, but also it can be taken negatively as the UK economy is not doing well. So even though they're gonna, short term it can be positive because, they have higher rate hikes. It's gonna be better for the strength of the pound. But then as an economy, they're gonna take it bad because basically the UK economy is not doing well. So we'll see negative outflows of the pound, which will impact the pound strength, right? So that's something you need to be careful about. GU, I can have a look at it so that's the fundamentals, but technically, weekly close bearish, so at any time, if this flips and breaks a low, you could see a bit more of a retracement. Daily is trying to create a resistance at the moment and a support, so it's kind of saying, well, I'll try both. The 4-hour has created a resistance, so it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of saying, I'm not too sure what to do at the moment. I think for this session, sells make sense if you break the low here. Yeah, if you get below these lows, I think sells can make sense for the session. I think you can have this fully mixed session, and I think buys above the same type of zone that we have on GJ, above this resistance, buys to get back to here, or sells possibly below this low here, which would be the plan on GU. So it's a little bit similar to GJ. Damn, you got me there. Hey Harry, was a mistake yesterday to take buys above 183, about 12 your time. It closed above resistance, then rejected 183. Dumb start for phase 2. Outside the trading times, man. We never trade at that time, right? Remember 1 hour post London? It was around 1 o'clock. I know where you're talking about here. This is like just about 1 o'clock, and this is the biggest problem here, man. Is this is 15 minutes. This candle that opened was the 4-hour open. So this is the new 4-hour that opened, and that new 4-hour is going to make a bottom wick, man. You have to expect that to make a deep bottom wick, and on the 4-hour it looks like nothing. Look how simple it is on the 4-hour, right? 4-hour opened, pulled back, and continued, right? So you need to be super careful when trying to buy on the 4-hour open. There's not usually a lot of volume, and we did not see a lot of volume. When you take a trade from here to here, like we did yesterday, we took, where was it? We took this trade from here up to here, or wherever it was. I think it was here to here. Wherever we took our trade, I think it was, where was our trade yesterday? Yeah, it was this one here. When we took our trade yesterday here, from here to get to here, that's basically you done. You know, you're done after that. Why would you try go again until there's a volume time? So the next volume time is around 4 o'clock. This is 4 o'clock. So you probably, if anything, you want to be buying this candle here, which is still tough entry. And then we got the news that gave us this push here. So I think the timing was just wrong to execute. What about a special strategy called thinking? Yeah, that's also very useful. I'm here just to learn value. Don't trade anymore. That's fair. You should trade. You should get back into it. I actually went to search eyes. Oh, it's so funny. I wonder how many people got baited by that. GJ, very nice support created 183. Look for a bounce from this level. Has a lot more room to 184. Yeah, 184 max target, but you need to deal with 183 500 first, and you need to deal with this wick. This wick worries me. This wick here, I just have a funny feeling about this wick. Like, I've seen it so many times. Price, you know, gets to this zone, and we'll see a deep pullback from this zone here. You know, so I don't want to buy into this. And no, not today. And then it does this because we got caught out with that. We got caught out with that trade. I think I did post it in the Discord. If you guys are not in the Discord, be sure to follow, right? Join it. It would be a waste of time not to join it. This was the second trade. Was this the trade? Yeah, when was this trade? June 19th. All right, let's go back to June 19th and let's study a little bit, right, guys? So what you guys, this is the work we have to do, right? So go back to June 19th here and let's study a little bit, and let me show you what I was talking about. Monday, June 19th. Where did we take? Yeah, this was our buys. So same scenario we have today. Same scenario. We were pushing up here. We took buys around at this zone, and this wick was the problem, right? I was worried about this wick. What did it do? Not today, right? We tapped the wick. Same type of scenario here. We tap this wick, we reject, and then the second time after tapping the wick is the one that gave the very easy move here. Very beautiful move after the second time. So this is the exact same scenario as today, right? Markets replicate. So what can we learn from the last time is there's a potential of this wick that we have today. So now let's go look at today's scenario, right? Look how similar this looks now. Oh, there's a wick there. There's a resistance. So now what we might want to see is price push up, tap the wick. When it pulls back and it re-goes, doesn't have to create a support on 15. Just the next time it breaks this zone, then we will go. This, if we see that, we'll have pure confidence. The second thing we can do is if price just closes above, we can enter. And if we start seeing quick rejection, we'll just close break even. Let it come down and then re-enter again if it breaks it again. So we'll have these backup plans, right? Yeah, I know it missed it then that's why I didn't move break even, because it missed it by pips. But it's the same concept. When I looked on the 5 minute, there was a 5 minute resistance as well. But yeah. If you guys enjoying the stream, leave a like. I really do appreciate you guys supporting the stream by leaving a like. It's a free way to give back, and it really does help. Well, I think it does help, so that's why I asked for it. You know. If you guys have any questions, let me write them in the question. Any tea or coffee in the morning? I always see you drinking water. I've actually been up already for 3 hours. So I get up in the morning, I do cardio, which takes a while, have a shower, cook my breakfast. And with breakfast, I have I have a tea actually. I have a tea. I do have tea. But I like coffee. Coffee I drink in the afternoon. Not afternoon, after lunch I drink a coffee. Otherwise I'm just water. I drink a lot of water per day. I live in a hot country, and yeah, I need to get a certain water intake in because water is super important. So I drink quite a lot. Do you trade New York session? Yeah. I drink coffee as pre-workout. I do the same. I drink an espresso as pre-workout. I trade New York session if I want to. So if I don't get a trade in London and I need to take a trade and I think New York will be good, I'll trade it then. But there's one day of the week where I socially just trade it no matter what, right? So on Tuesday I trade New York session. Can we know how much percentage of your trading capital? Can you send me your address, please? And let me how much you have in your bank account. What's your net worth? What car do you drive? What color is your shoes? I risk 1,000 to 1,500 a trade max. That's what I'm comfortable with. All right. I'm looking to increase that soon, but I'm just taking my time. And I risk 1 to 3% of my account. So if you do the math, you can figure out how big my account is. Do you have any long-term holdings in Bitcoin or Ethereum? I do hold a bit of Bitcoin that I will always just hold to be in the market. Ethereum, I pulled out of Ethereum. I do think I still hold a bit of Ethereum as well. And yeah, I'm not going all in at the moment. But I do hold. Tuesday higher win rate? In terms of what? In terms of trading New York? Yeah, same win rate I have in London, I tend to have in New York. My gold win rate is about 70% though. My gold win rate is 70%. I need to work on that more, but when it comes to trading GJ and stuff, 80% plus, as you can see on stream. You do cardio in the morning, then you do weights on the same day? Yeah, exactly. Someone wanted to look at EU, right? To see if I wanted to go for a long. Let's see. Weekly close bearish, kind of looking like GU here. Oh, this is GU. That's why. So previous weekly did close bearish here. Daily time frame created a support down here, resistance still up here. 4 hour. I think it's mixed today. If you're gonna buy, yeah, I think you need this 1 hour at least to close bullish here to take buys, or at least price to close above 1.095 to take buys. And I think sells will make sense below 1.0941, right? So that's your buying and selling zone on EU. So pretty simple. It's big enough. Are you trading only GJ and gold? Yes. The more pairs you trade, the more variables you have to lose, right? Are you looking on 15-minute or 5-minute? I'm looking on 15-minute. The only time I'll ever use 5-minute is just to find entries. But confirmation is always coming from 15:30 and 1 hour. Always. That's my confirmation. Anything good for breakfast? Simple bodybuilding foods, oats and eggs. Simple as that. Chicken and rice for lunch. Just these types of stuff, man. Morning, Harry. Did you struggle to become disciplined with your trading? No, discipline for me was never a struggle because I was naturally disciplined. And yeah, what I struggled with my trading is to trust myself, and I was very risk adverse, right? So I would not trust myself enough in the beginning, and I would not trust my strategy. I would not trust my plan, and I would just hesitate a lot. I would hesitate, and then I would, you go in this vicious cycle. You go in a vicious cycle of where you hesitate, and then you're too late to take a move, but you take the move, and then it ends up failing, and then you trust yourself less, and it becomes in a tough zone. And the way you get out of that is to just take more trades and to block everything around you, because if you hear different ideas from this person, that person, it's just going to confuse you. So you focus on what you know that works, you focus on the data, and just when you see it, execute on it, right? Could you explain why you have 4-hour support at 182.723 and 843? 723. Where's 723? Here? I don't know why I have it here. Yeah, it's supposed to... Yeah, I think I just dragged it on the 30-minute or the 1 hour it was. Yeah, so it was a little bit higher, but I just dragged it to the 1 hour. That's why. Just to fit the 1 hour. Alright, so the previous 1 hour here closed bullish, which is nice to see. 30-minute closed bullish, 15 closed bullish. Let's see if we can get a closure above the range now. Is there any mental exercise you do before entering a trade? Yes, I don't overthink it. I just enter. I see my setup, I enter. That's it. If you watch how quickly I made, a good example is watch yesterday. Was it yesterday? What buys did we take yesterday? I lost track of. We took 2 buys. We took buys on Monday. Yesterday buys. Yeah, watch the buys we took on Monday, right? Watch the buys we took on Monday. The buys that we took on Monday, watch how quickly price was just at a zone, and then within 5 minutes, I'm like, boom, okay, we're taking buys, right? Like I said, oh, look guys, price is closing above the range. I'm gonna have a buy stop here. Okay, I'm in the trade. No overthinking. Follow your plan and take it. How did I come up with the name Tradesharpe? What's the inspiration behind the name? Well, my name is Harry Sharp, right? So my last name is Sharp. And what I do is trade. So it's kind of like a play on words of to trade sharply, right? So if you look at my website and you go to here, you can see trading made sharper. So people they say you need to trade sharp, right? So they say you need to you need to be sharp in your trading. That's why the logo, right? That's why the logo has this slash through it, because that's the sharpness of trading, right? So we need to be sharp in our trading, but instead of using SHARP, I use my last name, which is SHARPE. And then the thing here, trading, made sharper, right? So sharper in terms of being sharper, but also my last name. You get it? I can redesign your website. Yeah, I made it myself. It's not too bad. Then what was the, yeah, Monday. Then I think just yesterday. You might be right. Yes, we did take a trade Monday. This was Monday's trade. Oh, that was maybe Friday. I think that was Friday. Yeah, that the Friday trade we just entered fast. No, we took it on Friday. That's what I thought. How long did it take until you were consistent? Man, took me like 1 year, 8 months to start seeing consistency. Then 1 year to prove that I'm consistent. You know, so you have to take, because it takes a year to prove that you're consistent. Because you don't know you're consistent until you try something for a year, right? Because how can you, it takes time, and this is what people don't understand. To prove you're an all-round trader, you need probably, after being profitable, you need probably 3 years on top of being profitable before you start knowing how good of a trader you are all round. Did you say to enter? No, I did not say to enter. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you guys showing up. Feel free to ask any questions. Plenty of content on the channel as well, right? Full of content here. You guys can benefit from that. We're almost at 17K subscribers. I think I need like 10, 15 subscribers. So if you guys haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe so you know when we go live and so you can watch the most recent videos, right? So I put them out for you guys to benefit. I'm not like, I didn't post it. Yeah, I know I didn't. I had such a busy day, man. If you saw my schedule yesterday, you'd fall off your chair. You'd fall off your chair if you saw my schedule yesterday. Literally not even like, it was crazy, man. We can post it now. Let's do it now while we're on stream, waiting for this candle to close above. So yesterday's buys, we took it at 10 a.m. Right? So the 8, 9, 10. This was yesterday's buys. We took it break of this high. We had our stop loss below here like this. And main target was, we closed at 16 pips. So that was the trade there yesterday. Right, so we can take a nice screenshot of that. Well, that was the trade yesterday. Oops, why did I open this? So take a screenshot of that, and now we put it in the group for everyone to benefit and why we took it, right? Yesterday's D-Day trade key was closing and holding support above the 4-hour level. Took it above. Yes. Right? Simple. On stream, right? On stream, all recorded on stream. Send. Right? Fire. There we go. All good. Press the like. Yeah, if you guys want to leave a like on the stream, I'd appreciate it. We can get up to 100 likes on the stream. All it takes pressing a button. 75, pretty easy. I've got 2 Tradesharpe requests on Discord. Thought you might know there's scammers out there. Yeah, I put a notice every single week. So if you guys go to announcements and you check these notices. I put these notices out all the time. So look. Yeah, this scammer announcement here, right? So don't fall for them. They're scammers. I'll never message you first. They join the group and then leave, so there's nothing I can really do. They're just wasting other people's time. They'll waste your time, and they're all idiots. Do you not go for trades more than less than 10 pips? The reason I don't go for trades less than 10 pips is because my stop loss is normally 10 pips or bigger, right? So if my stop loss is normally 10 pips or bigger, I just don't see any value in trying to take a 10 pip trade. And especially on something like GJ that moves pretty fast, you're going to see that spread is a little, we have 1 pip spread. We have, you basically need a 14 to 13 pip moves to get equivalent of a 10 pip profit target. Are you concerned about the future of forex trading because central bank digital currencies? And no, I'm not concerned because I'll just trade something else. Markets are trade is the oldest form of exchange. Since the beginning of time, there's always been some form of trade. I give you this, you give me that. So I do think that there will be something to trade for us. The only worst thing that can happen is that they make a difficult entry barrier, right? So they make it difficult for you guys you have to maybe have minimum a certain amount of money to be able to trade. But there'll always be something to trade, and that's why I focus on learning how to trade price action, because it's not something that's going to go away, because the way I trade is following exactly what's happening in front of me and using what we have in front of me, not some random concept that only works in Forex. This works everywhere. Harry, can you please help me differentiate between scalping intraday and swing trading? I've made 2 videos on that. First video, I think, is called "What Type of Trader Are You?" That's a very old video. Yeah, I removed that video. But I do have... Scalping is just taking a trade, looking to get from point A to point B. So our trade would be a scalp from here to here, right? Intraday would be looking to hold a trade throughout the day. And swing is looking to hold a trade maybe more than 2 days, right? When is the $50 group coming into play again? Oh yeah, that's here. There's a countdown timer. It should load. So you guys, you can watch the video. Make sure you watch the video, but the countdown timer should load. Come on, there it is. So 4 days, 23 hours, it will open to the public. And yeah, it's going to be exclusive. So if you guys are whoever joins, and if you're not up to satisfaction, like you're just there to waste time, I will kick you out of the group and refund you. This is going to be an executive place and a place where I'm really trying to grow a solid community who can share ideas, who can just benefit, right, for a good cost. So yeah, you guys can set your alerts for that. I'll make a post in the Discord so you guys have that. But yeah, 100 likes, man. You start aiming for 200. Yeah, we need to get back to 200 viewers. So that's the next step, right? Next step is to get back to 200 viewers. So yeah, we'll do that. If you guys keep supporting, you know what it's like. Minimum capital requirements. Yeah, if regulation comes into trading, you have to remember around 15 years ago, just to be able to trade, you needed to have $100,000 account. A little bit more than 15 years ago. But just to be able to trade, you had to have a $100,000 account. So the idea now that people can trade with $200 with all of these random brokers, I don't think that that might become a bit more strict. So they might just put people on demo accounts, and until you can afford a bigger account, then they'll only allow you to trade live, which I think is better for the community. It's safer. People stop wasting money with these idiots brokers, gambling their small accounts, trying to flip their small accounts. It will destroy all of these Forex gurus online who manipulate their trades, they'll always still be there, but it will, destroy all of them who don't know what they're doing. They launch these random brokers that have no value in them, right? Who book you immediately. You like price action strategy? Thank you. You're welcome, brother. I'm glad you like it. Buy gold? Uh, Potentially, yeah. Potentially, if this candle can close above now in 32 seconds, which I don't think it will, if it can close deep above and support, then maybe you can buy gold. But these wicks is very dangerous. I don't like the idea of trading gold before the news today. I think the best thing will be to trade gold after today's news, so maybe tomorrow. CoffeeZilla wants to know my location. What does CoffeeZilla have to do with me? He can know my location. What are your thoughts? People trading small accounts less than 5k, not likely to be in profit? No, very likely to be in profit. You can be in profit with $500 account. Doesn't matter. But the problem is that when people have a small account, they try to make big money on a small account. Doesn't work like that. You can't have $1,000 account and risk $500 a trade. Right? It just doesn't make sense. You know, if you want to make more money, you need to have a bigger account. So I would say $1,000 account, maximum 3% risk. You know? Better to take prop firm challenge and fund with personal winnings? I would say if you have a small account, then build that account. Prove to yourself you can build the account. And then build the account where you can pay for the prop firm challenge, and then maybe pay that into your funding challenge, right? That pays for your funding challenge. Then the funding challenge withdraw that into your personal account, or just save up more money. I mean, you don't need a massive account. You can do a lot with a $5,000 account. You can do a lot with a $2,500. Just depends how much money you're looking to secure. Learning the skill, at the end of the day, once you learn the skill, the money is irrelevant. The money is just based on you. If you're in the position to risk more, you'll make more money. You know what I mean? The skill is more important, not the money. Because everyone, let's say we take a trade together. If we all take a trade, I might make 1,000, you might make 2,000, someone might make 100, someone might make $1. It doesn't matter. But the thing that's the same between all of us is we all took the same trade. So everything is the same. It's just who could risk more based on their financial situation, based on their mental state, based on what they're comfortable with, right? And that's all your choice. That's not for anyone to judge you on. That's not anyone's business. The main people's business is in order to watch my YouTube channel, their business is to make sure that I'm doing my job, right? And to make sure that they understand me and they like, and maybe because I'm just sharing my experiences. I'm doing everything what I've done. I just said this is how I did it. I'm just sharing my experiences, and if someone likes it, then they can follow along. I'm new to Forex. I'm already lost in many accounts. Well, you shouldn't be trading with real money if you're new to Forex. That's equivalent of saying I'm new to basketball and I'm applying for the NBA. Yeah, what? This guy is mental. What do you mean he's new to basketball and applying to the NBA? Right? Sounds stupid. It's like I'm new to football, but I'm trying to get into Manchester City. What? I'm new to football. I'm trying to play the World Cup. It doesn't make sense, right? Do you think it's better to learn price action? It's what worked for me. Yes, for me, I tried 5 strategies. That's my whole new video, right? My whole video is after trying 5 strategies, I found one that worked for me. So I've tried 5 different strategies and found the one that worked. I think Elon Musk is trading 1 million. I think he's trading a bit bigger than 1 million. 1 million is nothing. Do you look at or any ICT? No ICT. Someone asked before, I did read it. I don't know who it was. He asked if I like cricket. I think it was 992. Yeah, here. 992 asked if I like cricket. I used to play actually, brother. I used to play, surprisingly. And I was very, very serious in it actually. Come on, GG. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see some action. You see, it did not close above, rejecting. Same story. The new month is at least after the weekend. So we start Monday on the 3rd. That's good. If you guys enjoying the stream, can we do the YouTube business? Leaving a like. I do appreciate it. 20 more likes. We can get to 100 likes. Do you use the same RR every time? No, RR is irrelevant if you win most of the time. If you're winning most of the time, RR is not relevant because otherwise you'll miss a trade. Like yesterday, if our first target was up here. Look, this was TP1. The RR was negative, right? We had a 12 pip stop loss for a 8 pip target. But the idea was when we get to this 8 pips, we can go break even. But look what ended up happening. We had a 20 pip move. But yesterday we did secure some at 11 pips. So we were basically slightly negative. But if the market is only going to give us 11 pips today, we will take 11 pips, right? With the idea that you should be winning most of the times. Because it's better to make 11 pips than to make 0 because you're waiting for a 1 to 3 or a 1 to 5 or a 1 to 2. Slow market today? Yeah, I think it's because of the news. The news later on, this stuff is pretty heavy. This is really heavy. So it's, unless we see a bit of movement in the next 30 minutes or so, it should be like that. Do you place trades before 3 a.m.? I'm guessing you mean Eastern. Yes. That's when I normally place trades actually. Most trades come pre-London. So we need to manage TP. This is what you're saying, right? No, you need to target the next relevant zone. For example, if we take trades today, all right, above here to target into this. This is obviously a break-even point here, but it's also a target, 11 pips, right? This is your first target. So anything plus here, where you're happy with the monetary value, just close. If you're taking, let's say you're taking sells below here, if you're taking sells below you, you have to target this. You're not targeting this. This is your target because this is the most recent support. So your target's going to be here. And guess what? Your target's going to be 17 pips. So you can only make 17 pips today. You can't tell me, oh, my stop loss is 20 pips, so I need to make it a 20 pip target. No, you can't do that because the market is not allowing you to do that. You are making yourself do that, not the market. You have to follow what the market is doing, not what you want it to do. Will gold go up? You can't just say like that. Based on certain conditions, it has probabilities to go up. Based on other certain conditions, it will have probabilities to go down. This is a game of probabilities and statistics. What's good? What's good, 992? Your name 992 is from the Porsche or what? Do I use candle patterns? I don't use candle patterns, no. Safe sells below 183? Yeah, I think so. 183, maybe 955 would be a little bit better. 5 pips below that, just in case of this resistance here. Actually, no, I think a 30-minute close below 183 will also be fine. Yeah, just a 30-minute close below. Yeah, I think possibly below here would be a bit safer. 9975. Then respect to you, brother. If yeah, that's good, man. It's good that it references the Porsche. Respect to you. Instant brownie points in my book. All right, let's go see what the idiots of trading are doing. Let's go see what the idiots are doing. Gbpjpy. 86% of people on Gbpjpy are short, holding an average loss of 600 minus 650 pips. Only, right? Only 14% of people are long. 11,000 people short, 3,800 people long. Man, are you kidding me? What is the average? The average short price is 176. So they're shorting. They're shorting. Even worse, it gets worse the more I scroll down. They shorted all the way down from here. They're like, oh, this is a big pump. GJ should go down. GJ should go down after this pump. This is where the smile. This is a liquidity grab. This is a liquidity grab to go down. Oh, very good liquidity grab. So the idea of you guys just learning analysis, the idea of you guys just learning to analyze properly, you're ahead of most people. This is why 90% of people fail, is because 90% of the education out there is crap. That's crazy. That is retail. Yeah, we're all retail, but some retail, they just, that's the reason many people fail, What website is that? It's called Forex Sentiment on MyFX book. MyFX book, Forex Sentiment. Right? All JPY pairs, people are in heavy loss. The only place where people are not in so many heavy losses is EuroUSD. Gold, people will also be mashed up on gold. Mash up on gold. Look, check this out. Right? People are down 4,000 pips on gold. Damn. But don't use this as a counter indicator, okay, guys? Don't think you found a secret. We are 88 people like to give back for his time. Yep, 88 likes. If you guys want to like the stream because you're enjoying it, leave a like. Definitely helps. I appreciate it. We'll get up to 100 likes. I'm sure we can get 100 likes on this stream. We'll also get to 200 viewers. If we get to 200 viewers and hold on 200 viewers, I'll give away. Now our new resistance, guys, our new resistance on stream is 180. 180 is our new resistance on stream. So we have a new stream resistance at 180. We can see that we're trying to break resistance at the moment, but we'll see if we get rejected or not, right? So 180 is our new resistance. If we get to 200 viewers on stream consistently, I'll give away membership to this. And that'll be great. Like, you guys can join for a month, take all the value, and then piss off. Right? I mean, it's pretty good deal if you ask me. These people are just like me, just margin call as stop loss. Nice one. The lesson, don't predict the price, react on them. Exactly. Also, the other way to put that is don't call tops and bottoms. They're career-ending moves. Is there any lifetime plan? I don't want to charge people lifetime plan. I think it's healthier to, because maybe after 4 or 5 months, something comes up, you get busy, you don't want to be in the group. So I rather people just pay monthly and can cancel anytime. It just feels better for me, because most people charge lifetime plans, to make money quickly. The only time I would charge a lifetime plan, I would charge maybe a yearly plan, because lifetime plan is like, you can't guarantee anything, right? So if anything, I would do maybe more of a yearly plan, but not a lifetime plan. I mean, it's cheaper. It's $1.8 per day, right? It's cheaper than a Starbucks coffee. A lot of viewers have become support and resistance. Yeah, exactly. That's what we started on the stream when it first started. When the stream started, we made the viewers support and resistance. So our new stream resistance is 180, and which was funny. Remember, guys, before our stream resistance was 80 viewers. Now it's 180. So you can see how it works, right? I have charts all in my life. So we can see here, this is the chart, right? So we were in a nice uptrend, and then boom, we get the pump, liquidity grab, stop out all the orders, and now we're going down to the downside. Told you 180 is the resistance here, look. Right? That's the resistance. Now we're heading down. So hopefully we can make a higher low and continue up. Boom. Come on, guys. Someone click it. Someone click it. I hate asking for likes. It's such a cheesy thing. It's like, oh, for God's sake, man. This guy's asking for likes again. It sucks so much. But if you don't do it, then nothing happens. No one can get this value, right? It's just part of the game, man. It's just part of the game. So please, whoever's watching me and is like, this guy is so annoying asking for likes, I don't want to really ask for it. I couldn't care less, but it's part of the YouTube game. It's just something you have to do. I paid 500 for Savage's lifetime. Stopped using him after a year. It was like 4 years ago. Damn. It's a lot of money as well for just that, man. Yeah, these guys have no value. These guys have no value, in my opinion. But I can't, I mean, it's not my business. If that's what they want to do and charge like that, then they can. It's whatever they deem. I have respect for all. I respect all. And it's not my business. They do whatever they want to do. Daniel turned VIP channel into free. A lot of people paid. Yeah, if that's how he wants to run it, then that's how he runs it, It's not for me to say anything about, right? Doesn't affect me. Doesn't affect me. So that's how I run it. Because as I said, I have respect for all. You have to respect all and focus on you, right? But it's a shame if people are getting hurt in the industry. And that's what I hopefully want to change. I want to provide value for free, which is important, because the main thing is, you guys, like, you can't, the people online who hide their information saying, oh, to get more of my information you have to pay, is not very, very good. You should pay for someone's time to take you through the information that they make available. That's what you should be paying for. You go along with the YouTube channel? Yeah, there used to be a few guys in chat who were longing the channel. They should be in profit now. So if you want to long the channel, you can. Long it to 200 viewers. Gbpjpy, yeah, exactly. Yeah, this very, 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 very important news. Wait, sorry, I'm reading the comment below that. You said your wife needs fixing, and now you're writing this, brother? Come on, man. It will affect. It's big news coming out today. It will affect. Most products people sell are just YouTube copies, not work buying. When you can find free info on YouTube, trust me, I spent thousands. Yeah, exactly. You have to, if you're going to invest, you have to invest in the person and into value. So you not invest into the product, you invest into the value that you're getting from that person. So you always have to ask yourself, what value are you getting, right? If it's just a video course, there's not much value there, right? There's not much value because that should be out there for free, right? I think it's important to eventually invest in someone if you want to take it a step further, but you have to really do your due diligence and make sure that they know what they're doing. Bro cheating on his wife in real time. Hopefully his wife doesn't watch the stream. What stays on Tradesharpe YouTube? What happens on Tradesharpe YouTube stays on Tradesharpe YouTube. How much percent you risk per trade? 1 to 3%. Me and Crest long all-time highs at 800 plus viewers. That was a bot attack. Someone decided to bot attack us to try take our stream down. So yeah, people out there, they do that stuff. So yeah. If that isn't engineered, bro, you don't think that's you want to see something even scarier? Not only that, yeah, exactly, Bank of Japan, all engineered at the same time to just mess everyone up. They're like, oh, it's end of the month in 3 days, and my pockets need a bit of lining. So let me all drop news at the same time so I can line my pockets. You trade on prop firms? No, I trade with personal funds. Do you supply and demand? No, I don't. She catch you slipping once, but you denied it? Nah, yeah. Nah, it wasn't me. I have nothing to do with it. You always go bullish, not bearish? Well, you tell me this. Does this weekly candles look bearish, brother? Does that look bearish? Does this look bearish, my friend? Are you seeing anything bearish? I can't even see anything else. It's such big fat green candles. Can't see anything else except big fat green candle. So that's why I always go bullish. Because that's what's been working. I'm long GJ to 185. Yeah, just be careful, man. I don't know where you're long from, but make sure to have good TPs, take profits on the way. Don't be greedy, right? You don't know and especially with the news coming today. A lot can happen very quick. I need to put this meme. Yeah, this is the one. Oh, man. GJ right now. If you guys aren't in the Discord, you better join the Discord, man. Pure vibes in there, pure value. We did a giveaway the other day. This was the giveaway winner. This is the Discord. Discord is always popping up in chat. Discord is also in the description, so be sure you join. And make sure not to be don't go and what's this called? Don't go and fall for all of these people who are trying to scam you. The only official links I have are in the description, right? And I will never message you first. So my official website's in the description. Everything is there. And yeah, coffee would be ideal at actually. But we have water. Cheers. Who's gonna steal the meal? Do you trade ES? No, I don't trade ES because I trade London session. Date stamp for new conversation? What do you mean date stamp for new conversation? 3 news at once? Yeah, it is going to be fun. Definitely going to be super interesting. Super. All right, 184 people in here. Appreciate you guys showing up. Pure value in here. And yeah, I appreciate you guys showing. We'll see if we can hit 200. 200 and I give away free memberships. If price reacts from here 0.60, will you look to take buys up from the highs? Yeah, it's a possible trade, man. Just depends. I need to see a bullish candle closure. Just price reacting from here like that is not enough for me to take a trade. I want to see something like that, a bullish candle. Then I can play the range. News predictions, it's super hard to say, man, because you don't know what they're going to talk about. They could randomly talk about something. It's very hard. I think for the Bank of England, it's going to mostly speak about the aggressive rate hikes and to expect maybe a few more rate hikes and how the economy is. Japan is the biggest dark horse, right? The biggest dark horse is the Japan speech because you don't know what's going to happen, right? They could either say we're keeping interest rates low, then that will be fine, right? We will see everything continue. But if they come out and say, hey, we're thinking about raising it, then shit could hit the fan. And Powell always has something up his sleeve to talk about. Gold is melting. Let's see what you consider a melt. I don't really think that's a melt. It is a nice move, but it's not melting. For gold to sell it, you need to get below this support around 19, yeah, probably 1911 somewhere, something like that. News already priced in from the big dogs, but you could see immediate reaction. So you can see reactions because the reactions is what messes up the small dogs, right? The fish. And that's what they want to do, right? Well, they don't care, but they want to generate market liquidity. Arabian coffee beans, probably a good trading commodity. Yeah, they're pretty good. Rates. Yeah, I can agree. If you guys have any video ideas you want me to make, also today I came up with a great idea about how to explain the trades that I take on stream on my Instagram. So I came up with a concept that I'm able to within 40 seconds make a clip that not only talks about the trade, shows the trade, as well as uh, talks about the key point as why, because every single trade has a key point why we took it, right? So I managed to find a format and a way that I can make that as content for you guys. So be sure that you're following my Instagram at Tradesharpe to get that content so you can see quick 30-40 second clips of why we took the trades, because all these guys on Instagram post their trade recaps but they forget to add the part of why they took it. So what will be useful for you guys, because I thought to myself when I started trading, I probably want to know why this guy is taking a trade. I don't really want to know why, anything else. Yeah, I saw it dump very heavy. This is a melt now. This is definitely a melt. There's your melt. That I consider a melt. Let's see what happens here, guys. Maybe potential trade on gold today. I quite like this. Let's see what we got. Yeah, let's focus up on gold here. So we have this level here. We need to be careful. Below here is clean. Yeah, that looks good. All right, let's focus up on gold. We'll see what we can do here. This candle here closing in 36 seconds. What I need to see is this is too big of a candle. I need to see some form of pullback because this is gold loves to pull back. So I want to see the pullback happen. So I want to see the 5-minute give me a nice pullback, then continue down. Because if this happens, then I don't have to worry about any pullback. And this is how people lose money on gold, is because they keep expecting gold to continue, but in London that doesn't always happen. If I just take a trade now at the break of the low, I have 50-50. 50% chance it will play, keep going, 50% chance I'm going to lose the trade. So I prefer to see some form of pullback before taking the trade at the break of the low. I wouldn't mind even, which would be nicer, to see this current candle now break the low, then flip bullish, then come back. Right? Then I can look to try execute on this as a gold trade here. So yeah, let's see what we get. It reached the 4-hour support. Where's the 4-hour support? I don't see it. We're below the 4-hour support now. Maybe different broker? Let me double check. Oh yeah, on this broker we have a 4-hour support here, but I think we're below it. Where we will be taking ourselves, we should be below it. Yeah, we're below it. We're fine. We're below it. We're fine. GJ also dumping, huh? Yeah, we're below it at the moment. It's fine. We're below it because we'll be taking ourselves minimum break of this low, right? Minimum break of this low is where sales would come, so we're below it. We'll be fine. Because this is the move we wanted to kind of be in. So to expect another big move like that, we need to see some sort of liquidity grab, or just not liquidity, but you know, just to grab, basically to prove to me that price is respecting this zone, because my stops have to be all the way up here at 31 pips, which is pretty big. So I rather see this do some business and then maybe we can continue down. If this candle just pops up and breaks this high, then the trade is no more valid. Right? That's just a complete fake out. Stop loss, I'll probably keep wherever this high is made. So if the high is made up here, I'll keep it above that candle. But I need to at least see one 5-minute candle close bullish here. Then the next one close bearish below would be better. So before that happens, I'll be back. I'll just go to the toilet before that happens, so I don't miss any. Let's see. Yeah. Also check spread on your gold. Pretty good spread. Yeah. This is why I want to see this break the low, and then I want to see this pullback. This is what gold typically does in London. Loves to do these pullbacks. In New York, we can be more impulsive. In New York, with this volume, we can just take it breaking the low. We don't have to worry about these pullbacks, right? We don't have to worry about these pullbacks. It's okay. Yeah, on the broker, it did close like doji bullish. I see it. Yeah, I see that. But in New York, we can just take it breaking the low, and it's very easy because we can rely on volume. But London loves to do these pullbacks all the time. Rewatch your FVG versus LTA. Lots of gems in there. Price action is king. Haha. Yeah, glad you liked it, brother. What's GJ doing? Yeah, GJ is a crab market. GJ is a crab market. Gold is more interesting. Please tell me, GJ, can it bearish enter sell 18298? Can it reach there? I think that's where you should be taking your sells, not if it can reach there. I think that's the place where you should look for sells. Yeah, so this is still pushing up. I'm watching it on lower time frame on my other monitor. Yeah, I'm just thinking how we can look to get another entry. Would this, like a bearish candle close here, might be another option to tap into these lows. But I think the safest entry would have been to see this pullback now. And then we want to start seeing it start to flip now. So once it tests around this zone, yeah, now we want to start to see it start to flip and then break the low. And then our stop loss can go here. Entry will be here, TP 1 to 1. That should be fine. How many people do you think took sells after this candle close, huh? All messed up. Play some music in the background. There is music in the background. It's not loud enough. Let me know if the music's loud enough. Can you guys hear it or what? I can make it louder if you guys want. Can't hear it. There you go. You guys should hear it. Yeah, is that R. Kelly in the background? No, that's not R. Kelly. Oh, flip coming? Or it's just a bottom wick for this 5 minute to flip, break the high and continue. You guys should be able to hear the music, just background music. I don't know why it was muted. It was muted for some reason. Very weird. Eid Mubarak. Eid Mubarak to you, brother, as well. And everyone who's celebrating. If they didn't hear me say it earlier. "30-minute closing soon as well." Yep, 3 minutes as well. We want to see this close below this wick here. You want to see the 30-minute close below here, as well as the 5 needs to get below there. Yeah, 1 hour will close as well. So if it does, and then we start breaking the lows, you know, sells can make sense here. GJ sales, I think, will be best below 182,955. Are you a Muslim? No, I'm not. Where are you planning to take a trade / sell? Below these lows, potentially. Need to see this candle close in 2 minutes. If it closes above this range here, it doesn't look too good. Appreciate everyone showing up to the stream today. Great pleasure to have you. If you're new to the stream, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can show up for future streams. We stream Monday to Friday. Pure value in here. You can see what we do, get used to us, and benefit of it. So be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Bro, your analysis on EU came through. Already BE in profits. Amazing, brother. I'm glad it played out. Yep, that's the one. Easy. Close below. That's that exact close. This should have been your entry. You either took it early here, but the clean entry was here. That's the one. Boom. Max TP somewhere down here. And enjoy. Amazing. Look at that. People benefiting off the stream very easily here. Took the earlier one. Nice. 1 minute to close below this zone. Will it do it? Will it do it? And GJ, look at that's a nice candle. That's a very nice candle on GJ. But still in the range. 20 seconds. Will it close below? Damn, it's really playing, huh? That's right on the level, huh? Yeah, that closed above, guys. That closed above. Yeah, that closed right at the level. I do like this no bottom wick, though. We could potentially just get a quick few pips, but I don't like that previous close bullish. But you know, breaking this 5-minute low could be an option here. Breaking the 5-minute low just to see if we can just get in a profitable position quickly. Gold is playing all the traders right now. Yeah, not playing me. Not playing me. Close barely below on the broker. Yeah, on my broker. Let's see the 30-minute. Yeah, just below on my broker. I mean, we could play this 5-minute here, but I don't know how confident I am with this move, with the news today and everything. Breaking this 5-minute low. If we break this high, not really valid anymore. So let's just see. Could be a shot here breaking this low. Exactly, that's what I like about it. No bottom wick, can flip, break the low, and maybe we can have a position from here down to here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm considering it. I'm considering it. I just want to see it. Let's see if it... Probably the second time it breaks the low, I'll probably go. As it breaks the low for a second time. So here's it flip. So let's see if it breaks the low now. So yeah, it hasn't broke the low yet. Let's see if it pulls by. I don't feel confident in this trade. It's not, I don't feel confident in this. I think maximum you're gonna get to this 5-minute support and it's gonna reject. So if you did take this, go break even at this support, but that's only 6 pips. Yeah, this is why. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Told you. Didn't feel confident. Typical. Yeah, I'm not taking. I don't feel confident. What's GJ doing? It's not my trade, this. London session, this type of stuff. Maybe a close below that 5-minute structure, yeah. But inside the 5-minute range. So maybe a close below, if this 15-minute candle can get below here, maybe yes. But playing inside of this range, this is a dangerous range. I rather, maybe if something closed like that, yeah, okay. Maybe I can take that. But playing between here to here, I don't feel confident in it. I was thinking about it, but I don't feel last minute. And if I do take a position, guys, I do put this blue line. I say, okay, I'm looking to take sells here, so you guys would know. So I won't just randomly say. 183.36. Yeah, that's the plan on GJ. Why you keep your stream on 10-second delay? Because you're watching in 10-second delay, brother. What type of question is that? Stream is on 1 second, 2 second delay. I'm streaming at the fastest bitrate possible. Maxing my PC out. Look. Low latency. Lowest latency possible. Excellent connection. Look at gold, guys. Look at gold. I told you. That really didn't feel confident in this position here. I really didn't feel confident. I'd rather just wait for below this. If you guys are trying to take signals, the idea is that you guys should know the plan before we take the trade. So you just have to do it yourself. Stopped out on EuroUSD. You got break even. You should have been at break even. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Came back. Break even. I mean, you didn't lose anything, so you're all good. I see GJ. Needs to close above though. It's not closing above. Let's see if it closes above. Yeah, at this point, yeah, that's why we're not in a trade, right? We're not in a trade. To get into this trade that happened before, this trade here is very tough trade. Unless you hold stops, you know, here, 40 pip stops, you know, for a 10 pip target. Very smart plan, right? 40 pip stops for 10 pip target. I don't really like that. One hour time frame easy sell. Good for you, brother. I'm glad it worked out for you. I don't see any easy sell for me on 1 hour time frame. So in my plan, there's no easy sell here. But if it was easy sell for you, then I'm glad your plan works. That's how it should be. Continue using it. Continue using it. But in my plan, I do not sell a bullish candle on the previous 1 hour, especially trading London. That's how I find you get messed up. Whoa, GG pushing now. I need this candle to close above. If it just keeps pushing, then what can I do? Not in my plan. GJ on trend. Oof, 26 pip stops. Pretty harsh. You guys drink packet water in Dubai? Yeah, we do. You can't drink water from taps. There's no fresh water. I mean, there's fresh water that comes. Most water is desalinated, comes from the sea, but there's water that comes from the mountains. But not like, you know, not like the natural stuff that other people get. If GJ gets to 185, then I'll pass your challenge. What if it doesn't? If it doesn't, you lose your challenge. If that's the case, you're gambling. Will you enter at the close? If it closes above, yeah, I want to see how it closes above. If it closes above like this up here, it's a bit high for me. If it closes like this here, then yeah, I want to see the next candle make a bottom wick, and then I will take as the plan. I said follow the plan. I don't think there's tapeworms in the tap. I just think the acidity level is very high. What about the plan? Touch the wick and enter. If it closes just here, then I have about 4 pips to that wick. I think 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 2-3 pips. I told you, if it touches the wick and quickly rejects, I'm gonna close break even. There's no buy for GJ. It needs to close above Asia high. Yeah, if you were listening to the stream, that's what we're looking for, a close above resistance. So there's no buy at the moment unless it closes above. So that's what we've been saying for the last 15 minutes. Understood. Thanks for explaining. All good, brother. Yeah, nasty zone. Oh, all good, brother. All good. No worries. I didn't know. I thought you were telling me. Crab, I'll declare it. If this candle closes like this, I'll bring out the crabs. If this candle closes like this, 1 minute for some magic action. If not, I'll bring out the crabs and we'll probably call a stream. Water filter in houses which remove dirt and maintain pH level. Yeah, that's good, man. But where's that water coming from? It's coming from a big desalination tank. Alright, this candle closed below resistance. There's no trade we can take till we get above resistance. So at this point, I'm going to bring it out and I'm going to call it the crab. Crab market at the moment, guys. Crab market at the moment. This candle has no bottom wick. It has no business breaking this high and just going Nothing I'm really interested in. I've seen this before. Be very, very careful with this candle, huh? Don't get FOMO and try to buy the highs here. So we need something to at least close above this resistance before we can take trade. So we'll have to wait for that, but that's the plan, guys. So the plan is, if something closes above this resistance here, you can look to take trades back up to this level. Watch this wick here. Watch this wick. Make sure that nothing happens at this wick. And yeah, you should be fine. What about 5-minute close? You need a bottom wick on this 15. If this has a bottom wick and then the 5-minute close, that can also be an option. But I'm not confident without this bottom wick here, especially that it closed in the range, because you have nothing closing in the range. The best will be maybe this 30-minute close above here, you know? So we have to see. If this just breaks the high and go, then there's no way you can enter. Has a nipple wick on broker, does it? Let's see. Yeah, you're right, it does. Then maybe, yeah, maybe 5 is an option. Yeah, let's wait for this candle to close then. Since it has on broker, then yeah. Let it tap this wick as well, so we can see what happens at this wick. Damn, this is just gonna push without us. Oh, look at, see how it tapped that wick and quickly rejected? Now we'll see what happens. Damn, this is just pushing. Yeah, nothing we can do about this, guys. 200 people in chat. Appreciate you guys showing up. Constant value on this stream. And yeah, it looks like I'll have to give away some memberships because we did hit 200 viewers. So if we hit it again, then I will give it away. But yeah, this is the reaction. This is the reaction that I wanted to avoid being in, right? Man, no, I haven't. 992. 992, man. So I appreciate you guys showing up. Be sure to leave a subscribe to the channel so you can show up to future streams. I think I'm like 10 subscribers away from 17k, so I'd appreciate that. But be sure you subscribe so you show up to future streams. Very important. How long could this bullish pressure last? Until it decides that it wants to end. This is the reaction from this area that I was talking about. Very dangerous reaction. I hope, this looks like it's gonna close too high. Then we don't have enough range to trade here. Let's see. Maybe on the flip of this next 5-minute candle, on the flip maybe. It's just a small range. This is tiny. Now we only have 7-8 pips. Yeah, this needs a bottom wick. If this has no bottom wick and just breaks the high and goes, then this is just super annoying. Super annoying. There's really nothing. And if you look on your broker, it even opened with a gap on my broker. There's a gap between these candles, so there's really nothing we can do like that. Do you trade different on your free time than on streams? No, I don't actually. I don't. Potentially breaking this high could be an option. We get to break even at this point here. It's only 5 pips, but I don't see any other option. Biggest win pip wise, I think it's like something like 200 something. Do you ever use a hedging strategy? No, never. Never used one. Yeah, I think if the trade's gonna come, it's gonna be breaking this high here. Even better to wait for the 15-minute close. What time is it now? 11:22. I need to head off. Don't force the trade. Yeah, exactly. Don't force it. Yeah, I think at this point, guys, I'm going to wait for the 15-minute to close and then take it after this 15-minute closes. So 7 minutes for this candle to close. I think that's going to be the best option, to wait for this 15-minute to close, because that will also be the 30-minute close. And if the 30-minute does close above, breaking the high will be a nice trade to continue bullish here. So that's what I'm going to wait for. I do have to head off now. It was a pleasure having you all on stream today. Watch that. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord group. So make sure you're watching that. And we'll see how that trade goes if it ends up playing out. But I do have to head off stream now. But wait for the close, right? Don't be impatient. You know, 5 minute, if you want to give it an early shot, breaking the high of the 5 is an early option. But I think it would be more confirmation if you wait for the 15-minute to close. So appreciate everyone showing up. Yeah, and this is why you want to wait for that 15-minute to close, right? So I appreciate everyone showing up. Hope you guys have a great day. And be careful with the news later on. Don't go and blow money. Be very careful with the news later on. And this is why we wait, right? This is why we wait for the break of the high and why we wait for the 15-minute close, right? It's pulling back into the range. It's about to close back in the range, so makes it very tough. So with that being said, guys, appreciate all of you showing up and hopefully catch you guys very soon. Don't go blow money on the news. Take care all. Peace.